Hello my people, welcome back to the channel. It's still your real estate plug, the chief coach of Lagos, and you are watching episode 4 of our series on understanding land titles and documents in Nigeria. In the last episode, we talked about supporting documents, what you need to collect during a land transaction to protect yourself. But let me ask you a serious question. How do you know if what you are buying is legit? If someone hand you over a CFO or a deed of assignment, how do you know it's real? Today's episode is too important because I'm showing you how to verify that land before you pay a Kobo. Starting information and verification of survey plan. First thing to do before any land purchase is to visit the site with a registered and highly skilled surveyor to pick the coordinate of the area of interest. Once this is done, the surveyor will run the charting of the land and confirm to you that the coordinate it picks falls within the survey plan that you were given. If the coordinate picked on site does not fall within the perimeter of the survey you were given, that means there is a problem and you might have to do further investigation before you proceed. If the coordinate picked from the area of interest match with the survey plan given to you, then you can proceed to the next phase, which is charting information. Charting information gives you the current status of the land. It explains to you in details if the land is free or under acquisition. You can get detailed information on land classification in episode 1, where I explain the types of land classification and how to navigate around them. To get the charting information, take the survey plan to the office of the Surveyor General in your state, or you engage the service of a highly skilled surveyor. If your intention is to build, then your next stop is to visit any of the office of your state physical planning authority with copy of your survey to get a planning information of that area where your land is located. In Lagos, we call them LASPA, Lagos State Physical Planning Permit Authority. You can visit any of your district office in your local government or council development area with copy of your survey for planning information. Recently, most of the demolition of houses that occurs within the Lagos state are done on the basis that they contravene waterways alignment. These demolitions would have been best avoided if developers of such project had gone for planning information before commencement of such project from the State Physical Planning Permit Authority. Planning information will reveal the following to you: the use of land. This shows you what the land can be used for. Is it for commercial, residential, or institutional purpose? So you don't end up building a fine residential home on a land that is designated for commercial purposes. Planning information reveals height restriction. This shows the numbers of permissible floors, most especially if you are doing multiple floors projects. Planning information reveals the numbers of units that you can do on the size of your land. And lastly, plan information reveal to you the clearance you require before commencement of your project. For example, the right-of-way clearance if you are building close to a highway, so you know the right setback and alignment, or the coastal road clearance if your project is situated along the coastal road. Once you have been able to verify the survey plan and you have gotten the right information on planning information or charting information, the next thing is to verify the title that is given to you. If they tell you the land has a CFO, a Gazette, a governor's consent, a registered deed of assignment, all you need to do is to take a copy of the title document to the land registry in your state and do a title search. In Lagos, what you need to do is to go to the Lagos State Land Bureau with the file number or the document number, and they can check for you the following: if the document is genuine, if it matches the locations and the owner's name, if there are any encumbrances, debt, dispute, or court cases on the land. Please note, to do this, you need to engage the service of a real estate expert or you use a real estate lawyer. Don't go there on vibes. You have been able to verify the title right. The next is ownership claim. This one is simple, yet many people skip it. If it is a family land, make sure that the right family representatives are fully involved. Make sure all necessary signatories, family head, principal members are present when concluding the transaction. You meet with the family in person and not agent to agent to avoid stories that touches the heart. If it's coming from a company or an estate, you request to see the company CAC registration, proof of land ownership, their own title document, their allocation letter or deed if they are selling on behalf of the original owner. Never assume, always confirm. Once you've been able to confirm ownership right, the next is to check the property history and background. You also want to ask some hard questions. Has this land been sold before? Are there multiple people claiming ownership of it? Is there any dispute police case, or court involvement? Are there pending compensation issues? Sometimes the community people knows the truth before you ever find it on paper. Talk to neighbors, visit the land at different time of the day, look out for warning signs or disclaimer. And please don't skip this step. Many people have been scammed with perfect documents that had bad history. Let's take a summary or recap of what we've discussed so far. To verify your survey plan, you need to visit the office of the Surveyor General. To verify your Gazette, your CFO, governor's consent, you need to visit your state land registry. To verify land ownership claim, you need to meet with the family or community. To verify your building approval, you need to meet with the LASPA or State Physical Planning Permit Authority. To verify the general legality, use a real estate lawyer or consultant. Let me say this as your coach. Never buy land in Nigeria based on paper alone. Verify everything, cross-check and ask the right question. Because at the end of the day, the money you're about to drop, you work hard for it. You pray for it. So don't throw it away on words of mouth and sweet talk. In episode 5, we will move into the difference between buying government allocation land versus family land versus estate land and what to expect with each other. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is your sign to do it now. You like, comment, and share this with anyone you know who is trying to buy land in Nigeria. Your real estate plug is signing out. This is the Chief Coach of Lagos. See you on the next one.